everyone, and welcome back to Xpress Lane, the official U.S. Xpress trucking podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can maximize your earnings as a driver here at U.S. Xpress, and we're also going to talk about an exciting event, one of our favorite events that's coming up, Driver Appreciation Week. So we have two very special guests joining us on the podcast today. You might recognize them. They're kind of some of the faces of our over-the-road division, Jeremy and Donald. Let's get to know them a little bit before we dive in today. Jeremy, Donald, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Super excited to have you guys. So before we get into today's topic, I want to hear from you guys. How did you guys get started in the trucking industry? How did you get to where you are today? Let's just talk about it. I want to hear about y'all's stories.
Yep. Excited to be here. Thanks for the opportunity. I had a twin brother that worked here.
Okay. I forgot you were a twin.
Yeah. Yep. I was a painter, so got married to my now wonderful wife. Decided I needed a job with benefits. So
sure.
Basically solicited him. Hey, I need an opportunity. He was doing some good things here. He loved working here. So
yeah.
Come applied and got hired into the fuel department. So,
awesome.
Yep.
And then just made your way.
Made my way.
All the way up. How long have you been here?
Started in April 2004.
Wow. Okay, so a hot minute.
Yeah, 22 plus years. So
wow, that's awesome.
Had the good fortune of working numerous jobs in this organization, working with a lot of wonderful people. Oh, yeah. Love every minute of it.
That's awesome. What about you, Jeremy?
A little bit different journey. I got into the business, I actually started Covenant Transport in 2000. And it was because they needed softball players for their men's softball team in the Industrial League. And I had a contact there and found out, hit me up. I went over and applied. Didn't know anything about trucking. Couldn't have told you one thing about it. But yeah, literally because I was playing softball at the time. Wow. That's how I got in the industry. And, you know, like Donald, I've been here since 2002. Started May of 2002 and, you know, kind of been around the building in all the ops modes, did some time in pricing, customer service, you know, had some really good mentors over the years and, you know, just glad to be here and have the conversation today.
That's awesome. I'm curious, like when you guys first started out in trucking, did you guys think you were going to build this like lifelong career in the trucking industry? It kind of just like comes out of nowhere and you just like fall in love with it.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before and I talked about with a lot of the people that have been here for a long time, you have to have a certain, I think sometimes almost off in your brain sometimes when you spend this.
Yeah, you gotta love like the crazy, busy, no days the same.
It's hectic. It's never, you know, there's never any day that kind of just, you're not going to repeat a lot, right? Yeah. It's not monotonous. And, you know, it's exciting. You're constantly trying to fix something. There's always a puzzle to be put together and just, you know, kind of fell in love with it over time. Love interacting with our drivers. I started out in dispatch, you know, back in the day. So it's just always been something I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'd say Jeremy nailed it. So, I mean, when you start here, you know very quickly, like you either run away from this place or you
thrive.
You run to it and you love it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, every day's different.
Oh, yeah.
Every transaction's different. Every driver's different. Every employee's different. So, it's addictive.
Oh, yeah. Every day's exciting.
Yep.
It's never boring. All right. Well, let's just dive into what we kind of have on the agenda today. Just have a few questions for you guys. So let's kind of start at the beginning. I know recently we've invested over $10 million for pay raises for drivers, which is super, super exciting. But in y'all's opinion, what are some of the things drivers can do on like a day-to-day basis to maximize their miles and kind of really take advantage of their earning potential here at US Xpress?
Yeah, I mean, it's about being available, right? We've got more freight right now than we've had in the last several years. Market's really hot, so it's all about being available and maximizing your hours. You know, if you're tired and you need additional downtime to kind of recharge and reset, that's all fine and good. Yeah. But, you know, don't consistently take more than your 10-hour break, right? Keep the door shut. Keep moving down the road. Be safe. You know, and let us work to put the miles on you. We've got tons of opportunity out there. If you're willing to work and you're willing to stay out, we can put as much money in your pocket as you want to make right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep, I'm super excited for the drivers that they got the raise.
Oh,
they
yeah.
work really hard, so it's always nice to be able to go to them and give them that message. Hey, we're increasing their pay. So I mean,
super exciting.
Yeah, Jeremy's right. So I tell drivers all the time, keep your left door shut. Keep your PTA up to date. Let us know when you're going to be available. If a driver comes to me and says, hey, my paychecks aren't good enough, I say, come in, let's go look. Because you'll always find something, extended breaks, too much home time, things they're doing that's harming their earning potential.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of piggybacking off of that, those common mistakes that maybe drivers are making sometimes. Can you guys elaborate a little bit on that? Like, how can they avoid these mistakes so that they can really take advantage of the earnings that we know is available for them?
Yeah, a lot of the tenured drivers, they've been there, done that, right? They know what to do. They know how to trip plan. They know how to work their clock. They know which customers will take them early. They know how to set their home times when they go home through the weekends when freight's less abundant. So it's the newer drivers, just educating them, working with them. Sometimes they just don't know what they don't know, right? So you don't just tell them, hey, I need your work, and you got to give them the why behind it, right?
Sure.
Let them know about career paths. Hey, build your name up, build your resume up, and you can become a trainer and make more income. Yeah. We have team opportunities. We have dedicated opportunities. We have owner-operator opportunities. So it's just educating the younger drivers.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
And for me, it's about taking advantage of the hottest times. We see a lot of drivers take home time at the end of the month. That's when customers typically ramp up and try to close out the month. I mean, everybody wants to finish the month strong, right? And make the numbers look good on the book. So, we typically get busier at the end of the month, end of the quarter, leading up to a holiday, right? The few days after a holiday, typically a little slower. So be on the road, be available, take advantage of those hot times. That's when you really maximize things. That time between Thanksgiving and Christmas is the hottest time of the year.
Sure.
I mean,
everybody needs their stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we've got to get everything out on the shelves for Black Friday. We've got to get everything out for Christmas shopping. So take advantage of those times and really maximize your earnings, and then have a big Christmas, save up for that vacation, whatever you may be doing.
Right. Yeah. Great points. Love that. So let's talk a little bit more specifically about things that drivers might not realize that's available for them here at US Xpress that can kind of help them put some extra money in their pockets. You kind of touched on the driver trainer program. Let's maybe talk a little bit about that.
You go first this time?
Yeah, I can.
Since I stole some of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so our training program can be very lucrative for drivers. We've estimated upwards of $20,000 extra a year that you can do with that. We are always looking to put better students in trucks with our trainers. We hear that a lot. I don't want to share space with my student. I don't want to, I like my space.
Right.
Things like that. And it's kind of like I tell the trainers all the time. I said, you've got to set expectations with those students, right?
Yeah.
You've got to tell them, hey, I like to keep things clean. I like to do this. I like to do that. Help them understand what it's like living out on the road and why doing the things you do make life better out there. And if they can't adhere to that, then maybe that's not a right fit. We can look to change that out. Our trainers are coded differently in our system. Our planners have visibility to those trucks, and they're going to move those guys and try to move those guys a little quicker and on some longer length of haul that allows us to get the student hours in, obviously, and upgrade them. But the training program it's just a great option, and we need good trainers out there. We're partnering with the K&X academies now to get better students out of those schools and things. So hoping we can get more trainers out there so that we can ramp up our production on that side.
Yeah, I think it's super cool that we have this driver trainer program, because I've talked to several of our trainers, and they're just excited to be able to obviously make a little extra cash while they're already doing the job that they know and love, but they're also able to kind of pass down their knowledge to this new generation and kind of set those expectations and kind of help them to build their career. Any other things that you can think about that US Xpress specifically offers drivers?
Yeah. So the Thrive to Drive, it's utilization and safety-based bonus that you can add on top of your regular income. So it's just being safe. So when we hire you, we have expectations to be a safe driver, right? Good approach trips. Be sure you're doing the things that you need to be successful, and we'll reward you for that. It's an extra penny a mile, right? So just be safe. Follow the signs out on the road and do the things you're supposed to do. And it's extra income in your pocket.
Absolutely.
Driver referral program is probably one other thing that we can do. And from a driver perspective, they can get other drivers to come here. Yeah. We'll pay you for that as well.
Yeah. Awesome. It's just all these things. Just do your job, and we have a couple extra things that'll help you get some extra money. Not a heavy lift. Yep. Might as well do it, right? So I love it. This has been super fun. We covered a lot of ways that drivers can really maximize their earnings. I kind of want to switch topics a little bit and talk about something that's really exciting coming up as we near the end of the month and get into September. I wanted to ask you guys, what's one of your favorite events that we all know and love that's coming up soon?
It's Driver Appreciation Week.
Absolutely. Driver Appreciation Week. Super exciting. I think the dates are September 13th through the 19th. We're going to have stuff throughout the week at each terminal. Do you guys know if you're going to go to any of the terminals events this year? What does that look like for you guys?
Yeah, we'll hit the road.
Yeah, you're going to be traveling.
Yeah, we will definitely be traveling. Obviously, I'll be traveling the east terminals. Donald will hit the west. We've got a lot of exciting things. We've got door prizes. We're going to have some games. We're going to have food. We're doing cookouts. We're doing food trucks. You name it. All the terminal leaders are locking everything down.
Awesome.
Finishing things up there. So really excited about that week. It's probably my favorite week of the year because we really get to celebrate our drivers, get out and meet a lot of drivers that typically aren't at the terminal when we're traveling. But yeah, really looking forward to that event.
Awesome.
Yeah. And you said it's a whole week event, but each terminal has one big day. So I'll be in Phoenix Monday, Springfield Tuesday, Dallas Wednesday, Memphis Thursday, and Tunnel Hill Friday. So come see me.
Yeah. Are y'all both going to be in Tunnel Hill on Friday?
Oh,
yes.
Okay, guys, they have no idea I'm about to say this, so this is a surprise for them. If we can get this podcast episode with Jeremy and Donald to hit 1,000 views on our YouTube channel, then the Friday of Driver Appreciation Week, which is September 18th, we're going to go live on our Facebook channel, and they might get a pie in their face. If we get 1,000 views. If they're down, they have no idea I was going to say that.
So you're going to get a pie in your face? Or
y'all are going to get a pie in your faces. If we hit 1,000 views.
Okay.
If we hit 1,500 views, I'll put a pie in Donald's face, and he can put a pie in mine.
Y'all heard it right here, guys. Let's hit 1,500 views so that they can pie each other in the face.
In 2,000, you get a pie.
Yes. Come on, jump on the train.
Okay. They kind of hit me with an Uno reverse card there. Okay, I'll do it. If we hit 2,000 views, we'll see. Okay, guys, so make sure to share this video. Make sure we get it up to these views, and we'll see what happens on the Friday of Driver Appreciation Week. Guys, what else are you looking forward to Driver Appreciation Week besides maybe getting a pie in the face? Anything else that you guys really look forward to this week?
It's the driver interactions. It's giving them the opportunity to come break bread with us, right?
Yeah.
Get to meet the staff, right? So a lot of times they're on the road continually, and they may be based out of Springfield or Tunnel Hill, but they're rarely through there, right? So it's just kind of let your guard down, come in, be vulnerable, just really get to meet them and know who they are.
Sure.
I mean, they're just like us, right? They have real problems, but they're awesome people.
Yeah. Awesome. Super excited for that. Super looking forward to that. I know our theme is, we've been celebrating our 40th anniversary as a company. That's kind of the theme this year. So I'm super excited. Let's see. I think as we kind of near the end of this episode, I have a few this or that questions for you guys to kind of end us on a fun note, besides how we just talked about y'all getting pies in the face. So I'll just ask them and then you guys give me your answer. So when you guys are typically driving, do you listen to the radio or the podcast? And think about that carefully since we are filming a podcast right now.
I'll be honest, I'm a radio guy. I've actually got I've got one app that I keep on there because I've got my favorite radio station that I listen to, and I put the app on there so when I'm traveling, I can still listen to that one. I've got a morning show that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
But that and Pandora. I hate commercials with a passion.
Yes.
So Pandora lets me just kind of rock and roll while I'm on the road.
Nice. What about you, Donald?
I'd say the last year I've heavily swapped to podcasts.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Do you have any specific podcasts that you listen to regularly that our truck drivers might
be embarrassing. So I listen to the Josh Pate Show, which is a college football show. Locked on Steelers and Park Predators.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. I don't know either of those podcasts because I'm not a football person. Okay. But going into that, my next question was going to be, are you a college football person or an NFL person?
Why not both?
Yeah.
Great question.
So I'm probably strange. I'm like equally divided.
Okay.
Like I'm a diehard Tennessee Vol fan.
Okay. Go Vols.
Build my life around Saturdays in the South, right?
Of course.
But also love NFL Sunday.
Okay. So. Nice. Wonderful. What about you,
Probably
Jeremy?
a little 60-40 college football. I really love the NFL. But like Donald, diehard Vols fan, and also a Denver Bronco fan. So Saturdays and Sundays are always entertaining around my house.
Oh yeah, love it. I'm more of a I'm a Tennessee Vols fan, but for NFL, I'm probably a Chiefs fan. If you guys can connect the dots there, Taylor
Everybody
Swift
has a bad habit, so
So next question. This is maybe a little bit specific. Pumpkin spice latte or vanilla latte?
Well, this one's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all, I've been on, we've done a couple of these videos. I think everybody knows me. I'm the pumpkin guy. But yeah, definitely. I love fall pumpkin flavored pretty much anything.
Yeah.
So I'm a white chocolate mocha guy, I would just revert to the vanilla.
Yes. Yeah. I wanted to include that question because of the last time we did a video with you, Jeremy. You just started talking about everything pumpkin spice. Yeah. And I was like, who knew he would be such a pumpkin spice?
Yeah, my daughter actually made a pumpkin cookie cake last night when she came over. Some new recipe she found. It's like some Betty Crocker cookie mix with pumpkin in it and chocolate chip. It was... delicious. Oddly enough, it was on Weight Watchers recipe.
You should have brought it in for taste test.
There wasn't none left.
Oh my gosh. See, I'm not a huge pumpkin person, but I wish I was because I feel like pumpkin spice is the flavor of fall.
I love it.
I
looked on it a couple of years ago. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. He is pumpkin spice king. All right, last question. Golf or pickleball?
Golf.
Okay, I figured you guys would answer golf, but I have a follow-up question to this. Who between you guys is better at golf?
Oh, Jeremy. I'm a hacker. I love golf. I don't get to go much. He's pretty much a diehard.
Yeah, I picked it up, I don't know, 5-6 years ago and got really hooked on it. Yeah. I try to play every weekend.
Sure.
And try to get out there after work during the good time of year.
Yeah.
Obviously. But Donald's not as bad as he lets on.
I was going to say, I love how you just straight up admitted, like, Jeremy's better than me. Like,
I'm super competitive, so I admit when I'm not the best at something.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but
I was like, there might be a little, like, competition between you guys, so I was shocked that you were just like... Jeremy's better. That's
Mama
awesome.
told me not to tell a lie. So.
There you go. So as we kind of start wrapping up, I do have maybe a last one or two questions, final questions. Since you guys have been in the trucking industry for so long, I know you have to have maybe some wild stories from your time here, right? Any that you could share?
Well, me and Jeremy talked about this. If this question was ever asked, and we immediately both looked at each other and said, there's the funniest things we probably can't share on the podcast.
Sure.
We have seen so much stuff, a lot of good, a lot of hilarious. I mean, there's been some really funny individuals at work here. Brent Mahoney comes to mind, like almost immediately. Every day's different. Oh, yeah. Right? And when you're in transportation long enough, it's the things you see, the things you hear about. Yeah. It's just...
people will think you made it up.
It's almost unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's almost unbelievable.
It makes me think of the time that maybe it was 2 driver appreciation weeks ago. You were like in a dunk tank.
Yes.
And people were like throwing the ball so that you just like got dunked and dunked. Yeah. Like that's so random. Like,
but it was so hot that day I didn't care.
True.
Just like when you get a pie in the face.
Right. Yeah. It'll be great.
Yeah, definitely interesting times over the years, to say the least. It always cracks me up. My wife has this page she follows on Facebook. It's called Another Day in the Apartment Business. Okay. And I've looked for one that's another day in the trucking industry. I've yet to find one.
Maybe you should start it.
Maybe you should start it. Yeah. That could be a good one. Maybe we'll just vlog our days.
Maybe you'll become a podcast guy.
Yes. Maybe. All right, guys. Any final words, piece of advice to drivers who might be listening and watching right now?
Yeah, a couple of things come to mind for me. Pre and post trips, right? Pay it forward to your fellow driver. Yeah. Drivers get paid by the mile, so they're always in a hurry, right? Get that trailer off their back, grab another one, take off down the road.
Sure.
But take the time, do that good pre and post trip, right? Mm-hmm. Call it in. Let us know so we can go fix it. And probably the other thing that I always try to tell drivers, just talk to us. Yeah. Right? We're not always in the truck. We don't know what's going on there. So some days you have great days. Some days you have bad days. If there's something we can do to help you, just reach out to us.
Yeah. Communication is key.
That's right.
What about you, Jeremy?
Get out and look. Avoid backing accidents. Just make sure you're checking everything before you back into a dock, back into a parking space, whatever it may be. And I'm going to hammer down on what Donald said. Communicate. Just tell us what you need. We're here to support our drivers. Our mission every single day is to make sure their needs are met, do everything we can to ensure they get home safely to their family with money in their pocket and they can enjoy their life outside of being on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Thank you guys. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed having you guys. Sorry, I kind of sprung a surprise on you guys, but I'm glad that you guys are down. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Of course, you know what to do. If there's something that you want to hear Jeremy and Donald talk about on the podcast, or just any other topic that you want to hear discussed on Xpress Lane, drop it in the comments, or you can email us at expresslane@usexpress.com. Don't forget to follow us on our social media channels. And of course, if you are looking to get your trucking career started, come on over to US Xpress. We'll put the website in the description below. And thank you guys again for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Really enjoyed it.
Thanks for having us.
Stay tuned for our next episode.